Hey guys, Erica with the K. Today's video is going to be on Color Street, the 100% full nail polish. But they're like little stick-ons. Let's get into this video because I got a lot to say and I want this to be a full review. Completely unbiased. I do not, and I'm not affiliated with anything. I like to buy from people who have direct sales companies so that I can support their business or their up-and-coming business. And a friend of mine is selling, and so I'm going to leave all of her stuff linked down below. This is my opinion and my experience. I urge you guys to have your own opinions about everything and your own experiences, but this is just to show you kind of my end of how I experienced it, but in no way, shape, or form should that dictate how you feel or how, if you want to purchase the product or if you don't want to purchase the product. But I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step exactly how I went through this. So let's get into it. So in this really first clip, I'm trying to peel back the plastic because they say that they'll dry out, which is super frustrating because they're relatively expensive considering like what a jar of nail polish would be and what a one time of this would be. I think they're about like 11 bucks. So to think that if you don't use the entire thing, it will dry out, that's kind of frustrating to me. But I'm a couponer. You guys might not feel that way. So I tried to peel it back, that didn't work. So then I just took out the scissor and I just cut it, and then I used packing tape at the end to just close it up as best I could. I got the nail set. Whoa, frog in my throat. This was the nail set. So they have a toenail set or they have like a hand nail set. I got the hand because I have little nail beds. So I was like, all right, I could definitely use this for both. But I'm a hairdresser and I can't have my nail polished hands in water all day. So I opted just to put this on my feet, and it worked out pretty well. But I would say use it for your hands and your feet and just get the nail one for your actual hands. And there should be plenty because you could manipulate these as you'll see in this video. All right, guys, so I want this to be as informative as possible. So I just want to say that you want to start by peeling back the tab that is there. It's like a plastic tab. You don't really see it, but it does tell you in the instructions to do this specifically. And I tried to be slick and not do this because I never really follow instructions, and it got me nowhere. If you don't peel the plastic first, it's not going to come out right. As you can see in this video, I actually had to take this off. I do want to say you do want to prep the nail bed. Again, all of this is in the instructions when you get it. Prep the nail bed. You want to push back the cuticle, and you also want to take the little pad that is given and use the rubbing alcohol to remove any oils or lotions that might be on your toenails if you have oily nail beds, or if you have, if you just put lotion on after coming out of the shower. You want to make sure your toes are also clean. Just give this the best chance to adhere to your toenail as possible so that you have more longevity. As you can see, it's way more flexible when you peel off that plastic first. That again is in the instructions, so make sure that you do that. You peel off that plastic first, otherwise it's not going to work and you're going to just have to peel it off, which is annoying because it was a waste of a perfectly decent nail polish for my big toe. But I wound up still having enough because I didn't use this for my hands. So anyway, you can see it's way more flexible when you do peel that off. It is very messy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Every time I do this, or I should say every time I rewatch the video, all I could think is like, this is exactly how childbirth was explained to me. I don't have any kids, but I imagine it's like, you're like psyched about it. It's like, yeah, this is great. And then you're doing it like you're in like giving childbirth and you're like, this really hurts. This is painful. And obviously it's not on the level of pain. I'm just trying to make a funny joke here. And you're just like, I never want to do this again. It's messy and it's stressful and it's just awful. And then like when you're done, you're like, wow, this looks so good. I almost forgot how awful this was to apply. And then like you believe that it wasn't awful until I rewatch this video and I'm editing it. And I'm like, no, I remember it was awful and messy. So I do just want to say that. Okay, for this last part, I just want to go over the pros and cons. So it is super shiny, which is awesome. You don't need any nail polish. It dries right away. And it looks really beautiful when you're done. If you use one like whole thing for your hands and your feet, I think you'll be very happy. Just make sure you start with your feet, as long as your nail beds are small enough to be able to use all of these. I think they come with 16 total, and as you can tell, I have a ton left over. They last a very long time, way longer than I expected them to last. I have showered multiple times. I work out every day. I go for at least a 4-mile walk every day with socks on and sneakers, and I've also been caught in the rain, and I've also showered. I think I already said that. Like, they are still great, and it's been about 2 weeks since I've done this. So very, very, very happy with that. Now let's talk about the cons. Cons are not as easy as it looks. It's pretty expensive. It's very messy and it's very time consuming. It took me about a half hour to do just my feet. Granted, this was the first time I was doing it, but we all got to start somewhere. I don't know if over time it gets better, easier. I'm not sure. It is time consuming considering, there's no dry time, but to actually do it is a process. You have to cut out each one to like fit your toenail. All right, guys, thank you so much for your love and support. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Until next time, work hard, dream big, eat cake. Bye, guys.